Good morning, students. Welcome back once again. Today we will continue lesson 2, that is Kings and Kingdoms. In this video, we will learn about Chola's empire. The Chola dynasty was one of the longest ruling dynasties in the world's history. The Chola Empire was founded by Vijayalaya. He took over the Tanjore kingdom in the 8th century and led to the rise of the mighty Cholas by defeating the Pallavas. The most popular and powerful kings of the dynasty were Rajaraja Chola I, Rajendra Chola I, and Prantaka I. Rajendra Chola I took the title of Gangaikonda Cholan. He built a new capital called Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Prantaka I expanded the empire and took the title of Madurai Konda, means the capturer of Madurai. Rajaraja I suppressed the Cheras and expanded his kingdom. The most famous Brideshwara temple at Tanjore was built by him, which was dedicated to Lord Shiva. The Chola administration was well organized. The king was the head and was assisted by ministers. The empire was divided into mandalams, means provinces, and valandas, means districts, consisting of many villages. Administration was carried out by village assemblies called Ur, Sabha, and Nagram. Ur was the village assembly. Sabha was the assembly of learned people, and Nagram consisted of merchants, traders, and artisans. In Chola society, Brahmins were respected as they were learned people. In Chola period, many literary and religious works were translated from Sanskrit into Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada. Kamban was the great writer of this period. He translated the Ramayana in Tamil. The Mahabharata was translated into Telugu. Pampa, Pona, and Ranna were the three jewels of Kannada literature. The Cholas encouraged art and craft. They made statues with metals. The most famous Nataraja statue is the masterpiece of their art. During the Cholas' reign, temples became the center of life. They were not only places of worship but also a center for economic, political, and cultural activities. The chief feature of a Chola temple is the Vimana or the tower. The Brihadeshwara temple, built by Rajaraja Chola, comprises 13 stories and is crowned by a single block of granite. The Turks and Afghans invaded India towards the end of the 10th century AD. They came into India through passes in the mountains of the northwest. Mahmud of Ghazni attacked India several times. He captured Kangra, Mathura, Kannauj, Thanesar, Gwalior, and Somnath. He attacked the Somnath temple 17 times and took away the gold and the idol. Muhammad Ghori fought with Prithviraj in the second battle of Tarain and defeated him in AD 1192. He established the Muslim rule in India. In these invasions, Indian rulers were defeated because they did not have superior weapons, they were not efficient and good commanders, they were not well trained and united, they did not have a common plan of action. The invasion had its impact on the society. It led to intermingling of culture and tradition, and it also paved the way for the spread of the Islamic culture. Now, dear students, do its question answers in your notebook. Thank you and have a nice day.